Yeah, no, it's very good pizza. It's right there with honey pie, so that's saying a lot.
Well,
Ooh.
that pizza at Honey Pie was not very good, so.
Well, to
The
be
ones we had the
fair,
next time were much better.
yeah, you had to get yeah. I think it's just because it just opened up and everything was just fresh. Otherwise, it would have been a different story. Sorry.
You guys can make all the excuses you want.
Well, we had the pepperoni
Would you like
jalapeno one.
would you like soup with your pizza?
No, that was
No.
I want that pizza right now. I'm hungry. I could go for some pizza.
If it was if it was a good wait, what?
I
What's
really
going on?
fancy some
we had a
Hawaiian pizza. You know, it's like
you had a
that ham
bad
and
experience.
pineapple is just like where it's at. It just takes me to the islands every time.
Yeah, that's all anyone has to say is like, how racist is
That's,
that?
oh
Oh,
goodness.
poor Ian.
Hey, I can't.
No,
How racist
next
is
time
that?
Hey, I can't be
next time
too
we
mean to
go,
Hawaiians because they've got the Union Jack on their flag.
I can't wait to go to England with
good.
Dave and be like, I could really go for some fish and chips.
And I'd be like,
that actually
yes,
sounds
so
good.
can I.
Yeah.
I love fish and chips.
Fish and chips is great.
They're so
Bring
good.
it.
Yeah,
You're gonna pour
I
some
don't
malt vinegar on those chips, right?
Fish
Oh,
and
yeah.
chips.
Way more enough salt to give you a heart attack and enough vinegar to like make your lips pucker.
Here's the thing about that. Here's the difference. The English created fish and chips. The Hawaiians did not create Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they
We
did.
know.
Yeah.
No,
We
they
know.
didn't.
Of
A
course they
Canadian from
did.
Italy.
Of course they did. Yeah.
Oh my God, Jared! Don't be a propagator of lies. You're such a Trump.
Pineapple is native to Hawaii.
It is
Oh,
not
boy.
native to Hawaii. Neither of those
Hey,
things are native to
pizza.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know
Pineapples come
goes
from pine trees, right? So
Jesus.
you know
Jesus.
you know what goes with pizza, guys? Beer. And
Yeah,
hey, we're a show
beer.
about beer.
It's time for beer. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for
Oh, hey,
welcome.
Are we
Hey,
live?
wait. How's everyone doing
Cool
tonight?
segue.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Doing good.
A little feisty but good, apparently.
Yeah.
Dude, can you guys
Rush.
hear it? Can you guys hear it?
Is it snowing?
No, it's the sound of Aaron's voice.
Red.
And back.
Aaron.
What up?
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Aaron.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll see
I
you a
know.
little more often. We might not see you every episode. I totally understand with a
Yeah.
little lady in the house, you know.
Oh
Special
yeah.
visitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me get
Visitor's
the
the wrong
let
term,
me,
isn't it? Because they don't leave till they're 18.
let me get the laundry out of the way. Hello and welcome to the Couch Co-op podcast. I'm Ian and I got Jared,
Yeah.
Aaron, Dave,
I'm back.
and
Hello.
Nick. We're going
Okay.
5 strong, and
right.
we've had the last episode, the previous episode was Nick's going away episode. We did a brewery review of Hair of the Dog, and his soon-to-be wife destroyed my glass, and I'm never gonna forgive her for that. So, but we had a conversation. And we didn't want Nick to actually leave the show. And while Aaron's still kind of going through his adulting, his parenting, he might pop in, pop out. And I think Nick is really appreciating being on the show.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck it. We're going to go 5 strong. We're going to go 5 wide. We're going to go 5 deep.
Yay.
That's right.
Welcome to the party, Nick.
So
Yay.
officially, you got 5
Yeah.
dudes. Sometimes there'll be 4, but officially there's now 5. And hey, this is the Couch Co-op Show. We drink a beer every week.
Yes.
And
At least one.
we
Without fail.
rotate. We rotate. We tell you what we rotate, pick the beer. We tell you what we think of the beer. Hopefully you agree or disagree. If you disagree or agree, you can find us on Twitch. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter. Let us know what you think. But yeah, you can find our podcast on anchor.fm/The Couch Co-op Show. It's on Spotify, iTunes, all Amazon, Google, all the fucking places. And yeah, we're gonna drink a beer tonight. Tonight Aaron is back,
Right.
but whose beer is it? It's
Needs a
Dave's
hero's
beer
welcome.
tonight. Dave is picking.
It's Dave's beer.
Hey.
What
so-
what poopy brown beer is Dave picking tonight?
So, if we were in England, there'd be quite a few people disappointed with my choice.
Oh, really? Why is that?
It's got the white rose of Yorkshire on it, I'm from
Oh,
Lancashire.
Yorkshire.
Ah,
and that's the English Civil War.
Oh.
So it should be a red. It should be a red rose up here. This is from the wrong side of the tracks.
Oh,
So this is
man.
like having the Union Jack on your beer.
No, the two counties, and in the
Oh.
Civil War in England, the Royalists and the
Not Union Jack. I'm
Parliamentarians-
sorry. The Confederate flag. What is the Confederate flag called in America?
Uh,
That's not what I
Stars.
Oh
meant.
gosh, man.
That's not what I meant. Union
Anyway.
Jack.
They're the other side, but this is the Yorkshire breweries do make some
Wait,
amazingly good beers, and Tadcaster, where this is
Ooh,
from,
yeah.
did we
It's
all get the
home-
big bottle?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's all
Totally.
I could find.
of course.
All right.
It's
Well, what was the
home
other
to,
option? 4
um,
packs?
John
No, there
Smith
is a
as well.
at Total Wine. You could get the their bottle also.
Yeah, they make
Oh.
like a 330 bottle, but this
Ooh.
is also the home of John Smith's. There were a bunch of like Smiths that made beer in
Okay.
this particular.
Who's John Smith?
It's a
Mm.
famous brewery in the UK that's actually owned by Heineken now,
Oh,
and it's one of the best-selling bitters in the UK. And then the
Let's
other thing
pop
I
it.
had to drink it out of.
All right.
oh
man.
wow!
This is my
Look at
early
Aaron.
glass. I don't drink
Yeah,
from this
boys.
very often, but it's a British-made Deemer Tudor glass from the 80s. and
Pop
it's
it, Aaron. I
Nice.
want to see Aaron pop it.
Fine.
It's like Aaron's got the coolest way to pop his beers. Go for it, Aaron.
Mount it on the
Right,
wall.
yeah.
Are we
Go
gonna-
for it.
Aaron.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, we
3, 2,
popping?
1.
Oh, I heard the fizz
No,
from
just
Yeah.
Aaron.
Just Aaron?
Oh no, we can all pop it, but I
All
just
right.
want to like see
Nice,
Aaron's.
dude. Yeah, let's pop them.
Ah,
This is one of those bottles that has a foil top.
sex in the
Yes.
glass.
Yeah, and it's Yorkshire's oldest brewery.
Wow, that's strong.
So this
The
Beer?
scent is strong.
This stuff,
I don't know if it is
love this
strong.
stuff. It's so
is
good.
brewed on the Yorkshire Squares,
Jesus.
which is
Oh, this is a very potent smell. Oh,
which
I haven't
creates
drank in a
that
couple days. That's
fruity
insane.
nature. And the way they do it is they put it in like this like
Oh,
bucket, and then they have a recirc pump that pumps the ale back onto the head of the fermenter.
Wow, that's
Takes
a
about
nutty
6
brown.
days.
Yeah,
Somebody
so
got
they have a
that.
picture of it on their website.
I'm
It's
kind of
pretty
with
interesting
Aaron.
looking.
I'm with Aaron.
I love the brown. I have to admit, when I went to buy this beer, I also got their Tadcaster. That's one of my favorites, and that
Oh,
stuff's
yeah.
so delicious.
It's funny. It's like,
Aaron's
I
face
really,
is golden,
Oh, Aaron!
dude.
Welcome back, Aaron.
Mm.
Dude, you
Hey.
missed out. You missed out on the fucking peanut butter thing. That was awful.
yeah.
and the
this is-
Steel Reserve,
I'm the
right?
Steel Reserve.
oh,
Yeah, and I came back to nut brown. Thanks.
I don't know if I don't know.
I mean, it's not awful. It's just I haven't had a beer like this in a very long time. Brown
What's
ales I
delicious?
usually fly
What
away
do you-
from, but
What do you smell when you? I like get yeast and like kind of fruitiness.
The taste is
Oh,
really
I get it.
organic. Like it tastes really really like kind of floral.
yeah, I get
Delicious.
that. And it just the smell kind of like threw me completely.
Look at
off
Nick's gonna go
because, like,
throw up.
Oh
Wow,
no!
Nick.
It's the body is not as heavy as I thought it would be. It's a lot lighter than I
Yeah,
thought
this
it
is
would
very
be.
light.
The,
Yeah,
the
but
body
malty.
itself. The body itself.
Yeah.
For a 5%
It's confusing
beer,
me.
it goes down pretty
He
easy.
needed water to
Yeah.
wash it down. Well, I got Miller Lite to
Mm-mm.
wash it down.
No,
Wow,
I'm gonna,
Nick,
I'm gonna
I think-
enjoy every last
Man.
drop of this.
What, Nick?
I
What?
think my palate screwed up from dinner.
Oh, all that sushi or whatever
And
you were
that
doing.
Sapporo that you drank.
The Sapporo. That Sapporo would just cleanse the palate.
And if you hold it up
Isn't
to the
that-
light, it doesn't come across on the camera very well, but it's a lovely
no.
like golden.
Well, here's the thing:
Like,
if you poured one
it's got
glass and you drink it, and it's not, the second glass is gonna be probably gonna be fine.
Ah,
Yeah, it does
Alright,
have a
there's
really nice brown. color.
Mhm.
It has a little bit of amber hint to it, but it's mostly just like a nice brown. It's really
Yeah, it's not
Yes.
super
really
hoppy. It's
good.
I guess
there's a
Dave
little
has
bit
to
of
read.
hop
I
in it.
guess Dave has to read the background paragraph on it since this is beer.
This is like a
Brewed.
minor book. I don't know what he's talking about.
I can do it. Brewed at Samuel Smith's small traditional British brewery with well water. The original well, sunk in 1758, is still in use. Best barley malt, yeast, and aromatic British hops. Nut brown ale is relatively dry with a rich reddish brown colour and an inviting nutty flavour derived exclusively from the generous amount of roasted barley. And then it says, Samuel Smith has the richest, maltiest, and nuttiest of the brown ales, and that's from Michael Jackson, not the child molester, but the beer reviewer.
Interesting.
And it is fermented in Yorkshire squares, which were originally pieces of stone making a square. Nowadays, they're actually pieces of slate, Welsh slate, and then they ferment in it, and the foam from the fermentation sits on the top.
I want to
And
just take a moment
back.
here
It's
because we
pretty awesome.
decided to Twitch stream and we got a John Kim PDX
Yeah, hey.
Yep.
and he says,
Hey.
"Hello, gentlemen," and I'm like, "Hello, John Kim PDX. We're drinking this."
Yeah, maybe we'll see you out and about.
That's
Yeah, maybe we'll. Is this your friend
Interesting,
Nick
yeah.
DeWin?
Yes, it is.
This is your
Okay.
friend.
He was there.
Oh, Nick DeWin, this is your friend.
Oh, we
So
definitely
you-
may see you out and
So
about.
you paid this guy off to watch our stream.
Yeah.
I got it.
Nick,
That's cool.
Nick is the most
did.
professional one of us on this podcast.
Yes.
right.
I mean,
What other
what
lights
does that
could
even
go?
mean? I'm the one who's running this entire thing. How is that not professional?
Well, now it's warmed
Hey.
up a bit. I'm getting a bit
Professional
more
opinion.
malt on the nose.
It's actually, as it gets warmer, it's not that bad.
I actually like it more than Newcastle Brown. I would say that.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, it's way
Yeah.
better than that. I like Newcastle Brown, but yeah, this stuff definitely tops it.
But I think I've decided that I'm not a big fan of Brown.
No,
It's just
I
not
don't
not
really
that
like
fan.
What can
ales
Brown
in
do for
general.
you? I don't know.
I think Nut Brown is that kind of style, isn't it? It's not a beer that you know. It's like
Yeah.
if you want bitterness, you go for the IPAs. If you want cleanness, you go for the lagers.
It's pretty clean though, Dave.
Yeah.
It's pretty clean.
No, but like
Yeah.
flavor wise, it's kind of just sat there in the middle and.
Hey,
Yeah,
no. I guess what I'm saying is like this is not a beer I would buy, but it's a beer I would drink.
No.
Like if
Mhm.
Dave gave me it, or like I was, like, here's a beer. I was like, I'm not against it. It's just
Well, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
It's not
great.
bad. I mean, it's
It's very-
definitely growing on me.
it's very light. Like the malt is very like it really lightly toasted flavor.
There's a lot of flavor in there, but none of the flavors are in balance. It doesn't like the alcohol's not overriding the malt,
Mhm.
which is not overriding
Right.
the hops. It's kind of
What's
it's
that?
very pleasantly balanced. I like it a lot.
Nick to
Really
win it.
smooth.
It seems
Okay.
very
It's
exciting in the Twitch chat. It sounds like John Kim PDX is about to get your brother-in-law in this feed as well.
Oh
Oh,
man.
my brother-in-law
Hmm.
Travis.
I'm not a big fan
Yes.
of beers, so I'm hoping to find something I like by watching the. Well, this beer is probably not the beer to go to. Straight-
Mm-mm.
This
Yeah,
is
this
probably
is-
yeah. This is what Nick. You say it.
This is not a beer that I would comb through 10 stores just to find.
Yeah, you
No.
you did.
If I
You
if
went
I
through some
find these
legwork,
things, I would
yeah.
say I'm out.
This
Yeah.
is kind of a connoisseur beer. I feel to a degree. Like it's, and you have to
Yeah.
also be into brown ales.
Which
Yeah.
I'm not.
Personally, I also feel
Strike
that
one.
like this is also not the best beer from their range. Like
ooh, the
pale-
Tadcaster.
the pale ale is very good, and the Taddy Porter are really good.
But at the same
Well,
time,
that is
Dave, does
with
this
the
taste?
warmer they have.
Dave, does this taste like home?
It does, but it's actually quite clean for a British beer.
Brown
Like,
ale.
not just British beer in general. Usually the yeast has a bit more fruit to it, and it's a bit. This one.
This is kind of
one's
fruity
actually,
though. This is
Yeah,
kind of
this
fruity.
is not fruity though compared to like.
Oh really?
Like cask ale.
I feel
but
like in Portland or
bit
something,
messy.
if they were to make them, this is a fruity brown ale, and it's like I would totally taste the fruit in it. What is the
And the
knowledge?
hops.
No, I just who did the homework to read about the website about the brewery? Like, what do we know about this brewery? How long have they been around? Are they owned by anybody? Are they independent?
it's funny how you should mention that.
Oh.
Because yes, who
What a
usually
segue.
does some reading about the breweries that we drink. Especially when it's my beer that I picked. Oh, excuse me. So this brewery is actually still family owned
Oh, that's cool.
Ah,
and was founded in 1758.
It smells like soy sauce.
I could see that.
Actually, that's me.
And
no.
so basically, but one of the brothers left off and created John Smith's like 100 years later in the 1840s, 1850s. But they still brew the beer the way it's always been brewed in the Yorkshire squares, and which are the stone squares, and then they moved to slate.
Yeah.
But one of the things I thought was really interesting was that they just used the same yeast, and it's been used for a long, long time. Doesn't really say how long. The other thing is the brewery actually employs a cooper to make barrels.
Oh, cool.
Still, so it's it and then the fermenter, according to the website, the fermenters are pretty much antiques, or not the fermenters, the mash tuns where they mix the hot water and the ingredients. They're old copper mash tuns. Who knows when they were made, but it's well, it's a brewery that's been around a long time. It owns quite a few pubs in the Yorkshire area, and it's kind of funny. In the UK market, you used to see this, and you still do see it, but it wasn't as big where I was as it is over here. Like when I came over here,
So it's
this was one
bigger
of the
here
few.
than it is over there?
I think so, because it's one of the few beers when I came over here, like English beers, other
Huh.
than like, you could get Newcastle Brown and a few others, but maybe Bass Ale, and it's kind of like I didn't see this much in the UK, but
Yeah, when I worked at Columbia, that was like it was not just this one, but all the Samuel Smith stuff was always like heavy hitter for a while, at least when it came to the British import stuff. But it was very popular when I worked at Columbia, but
I've,
then towards
I've
the
had
end it disappeared.
The
I've had a couple.
aftertaste kind of gets tiring after a while. It's just kind of like,
Yeah, at this
I
point I'm
don't,
kind of like I just want to finish this.
I don't get an aftertaste. It just seems to
no,
finish
just
off.
really.
Like
I
a
feel like it
malty.
Oh,
lingers.
Maybe
I feel
it's
like it just
there.
kind of
barely.
Yeah,
lingers, and I'm just kind of like
A
tired.
little bit of
And when
malt.
you drink it, it just kind of still lingers.
It grabs. It's grabbing
I love the
now.
I'm
aftertaste.
with
but
Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm with Aaron.
Maltiness. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm with
It's
Aaron
not a
too.
heavy
It's just
grab, but it's enough to make you be like, okay.
I just want something
Oh, it's
else.
like, oh, yes.
Isn't that funny about like a lot of the beers we taste? It's like you wonder how much your palate changes as well, because you know
Mm-hmm.
I'm old enough now that I can remember certain things I used to like to drink when I was younger that I just don't
Right.
enjoy that style anymore, and my tastes like migrate over time.
Well, let's do a roundtable.
I
Jared,
agree.
what do you think of the beer?
Are you talking about thumbs or just
No,
talking
not
about
thumbs. Just like
flavor?
quickly. I think something
What do
because now
you
there's
think?
5 of us and things something. I think something we should
Yeah.
also do is like quickly just like go around the table. So I'll just start with Jerry. Like quickly, what do you think of the beer?
Well, as you know, I like beers that are quite malty and rich, and this definitely has that. It smells malty, tastes malty, feels nice and smooth on the tongue.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like some of these beers, like Newcastle Brown you're talking about, kind of has a bite on your tongue, it kind of stings you. But this one, it's so smooth and rich, and it just feels great to drink.
All right, Nick, go.
um, I'm not a huge fan of brown ales, kind of like what Aaron was saying. And the nutty part was not really exciting me. I was almost expecting maybe a lighter version of a Rogue's hazelnut brown, which I absolutely detest.
Yeah,
But
that's Rogue,
Oh,
so
it's
there
a
you go.
plus from there, is
yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah. But I mean, that's the bottom.
Yeah,
But
that's a
no,
low
I
bar.
mean, kind of to Jared's point. I mean, it is malty and smooth. I mean, I have no huge complaints with it, other than just this beer that I never found my way to buy
Right.
unless I was trying to get it like the last minute for this podcast.
Gotcha. Dave, go.
This is what beer should taste like. Or this is what beer tasted like when I was growing up and lived in
This is
England.
when the monks made beer in my anyway, go ahead.
I mean, it is
Back in
quite
my
heavy
day.
on the malty side, and you can get that aftertaste. But it's really well balanced. It smells good. It tastes good, and it's. But by the same token, it's not a session beer. I couldn't imagine sitting all night and drinking this. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
it's not a perfect beer, but I really enjoy it. I enjoy the taste, and
It'd be a very filling beer to go all night on it.
yeah.
Right.
All right, Aaron, go. What's yours? Breakdown.
I have a hard time pinning down how I feel about this. At first, the smell completely was like, oh no, God, this is gonna be awful. And I started drinking, and it's not bad, but the flavor lasts way longer than it should. It's like an unwelcome house guest after a party, and it's like you get out, and it's like, huh, what? I can't get out. What? I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, though, if someone were to give me this beer, like give me like a 6-pack of these, it'll be gone by the end of the week. But would I go out and buy this?
So I'm with
No.
I like Aaron's description. The flavor does last a long time after you've drunk it. I just happen to like that flavor, and maybe it's
Oh no.
something that Aaron doesn't like. But I totally agree with you. The maltiness of it does last a long while on the palate.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean,
so for my
It moves in.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's
so
in a
for
weird
for
place.
my turn when I agree with I'm more in agreement with Nick and Aaron than I am with Jared and Dave. Though I do agree with Jared, like the body of the beer is like perfect. Like has a
Oh, yeah.
it's very
Perfect.
easy to drink.
I got no problem downing that beer.
Yeah. It just the flavor kind of just grow like it gets worse. Like you drink it and the flavor gets worse. Like you drink in, it's okay, and then it gradually just and then the after flavor is just this awful flavor on the back end of your mouth, and you just want something else to drink. And I don't even think Newcastle Brown does that to me. Like I can drink a Newcastle Brown and be okay at the end of it. Yeah, I mean it's everything everyone says like body malty flavor wise at the beginning. It's just the stack of it
Deadly.
when it stacks up on your tongue. It just gets grosser and grosser and in my opinion, it gets not. It's not fulfilling. It's just like I would really like halfway through this glass. I was just like I really need I need some water. And maybe that's the point. Maybe you need to drink some water, totally clean your palate. Like I know Nick's got some water. Maybe you need to clean your palate. Is that what beer is supposed to be? I don't know. I don't think beer is supposed to be that.
so.
I don't think you're supposed to like clean your palate to finish the beer.
Even
So-
the burps taste good.
feel
So that's
good.
the
No, I do
opposite
not
side.
think. I don't. This beer is lingering in my mouth. I don't think it tastes good. I don't. If I burped it up, I
No.
do not think it would taste good. I don't burp very
This
often.
beer is
So
lingering in my mouth, and I like the taste.
see, so
Yeah.
so that's a British dirty. That's
Oh,
dirty.
we'll-
That's a
we'll-
dirty
we'll
British.
totally agree.
That's dirty British balls
Disagree.
shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I'll buy 2 bottles of British balls next time I
All
buy
right,
it,
let's
okay?
let's put the thumbs up
I've
then.
got 2 of them you can enjoy if you want.
Let's
some
do the
salt.
thumbs.
All right, I'll give it a thumbs up. Obviously.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, thumbs up
sideways.
for me.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah,
All right, we
sideways.
got 3.5 out of 5.
There you go.
Yeah,
4 out
so
of
I don't know
5.
how that counts,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Somehow I don't know how that works. No,
Yeah,
it's 1,
Dave and I
2,
were thumbs up.
3,
Everybody
3 and a
else
All
was
half.
right.
half
It would
3 and a
be-
half, Jared.
It would be
3 and a
3
half.
Yeah, I said 3.5 out of 5.
Oh, I think you
Would
said
it-
That's
4
what
and
he
a
said.
half. I think you said
No.
4 and a
No,
half.
he said
Okay.
three
You,
and a
you
half.
drink
I
too
heard
much
him.
Samuel Smith Nut Brown Ale, Ian.
I
don't
guess
think
so.
You're
I don't
hearing
even think
right.
how high is the alcohol
One's
content
enough.
on this one?
5%.
Oh,
5%.
yeah,
Light.
exactly. It's such a light beer. But yeah, it's just kind
very
of
light.
it's just I don't know. It's missing. It's just I don't know. I'm not a big
It's
like Nick. Or maybe Aaron too. I'm not a big brown ale fan. I can drink them, but it's not
No.
my thing.
But
No,
I'm
I'm not a big
kinda
brown ale
surprised.
fan. I like this, but you know. Sorry, Nick.
I've been
go on.
kind of
I-
surprised. I was going to say I've been kind of surprised at some of the other beers that I've had that have been called brown ales that I've actually liked, but sadly this is not one of them.
It's like I said, if someone were to bring this around me, I would drink it. But if I had to go out and buy it for somebody or myself, I would not go out and buy it for myself. This was definitely a
We're giving it a pretty good
clarification.
rating though
I'm
at 3.5.
Yeah,
I
I'm
agree.
surprised
Because, I mean,
Aaron gave it a sideways thumb. I am.
I mean,
It's like
it's-
through the whole thing. He was like, "Oh, that face he gave right at the start. Oh man."
I was
That's
That
right
was
with
because it was
it.
the
priceless.
first smell.
Yeah, 3.5
because of the
out of
first smell.
5 is probably.
No, but I think Aaron. I'm with Aaron. Like I think we can drink it. We can drink it. It's drinkable.
It's drinkable.
Yeah,
But I'm not
it's
going to go out and
drinkable.
find it myself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go buy it myself again. This is a one shot.
But if it's
deal,
all
really.
Dave, if Dave had a
it's not
barbecue, if Dave had a barbecue and it's all he had, Aaron and I could.
Yeah.
We'd survive. We'd
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah, I'd live.
What's
I
up,
did.
Nick?
It's definitely not a
Choke
hazy
one or
red
two down.
double IPA.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely not a double IPA.
Yeah.
I missed
Oh,
Oh,
you.
whatever.
the hazy that you had, Ian. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, don't talk about that.
Uh,
Dave, what game are you pairing this nut brown with? What brown are you nutting in?
So, as I said at the start, the little white Yorkshire flag. You know we
Yeah.
invaded Yorkshire and the British Isles?
I have no idea.
Well,
The
you
Vikings?
should because you've beaten this game.
Oh.
Huh.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh, okay.
I knew it. The Vikings. I was right. I knew it. Fucking knew it.
A game set in Yorkshire.
A game
Yeah,
so
that's
boring, I couldn't wait to get away
Oh.
from it.
You've forgotten about it when
That's
you played it.
funny.
Nice.
But yes,
I didn't know that was take place in Yorkshire. Okay, cool.
yeah. If you go
I
to,
didn't
if
know
you
Dude,
that.
ever,
Assassin's
go to
Creed
York,
takes place
they
in
have
all the
the-
shires.
they have.
Well, I
the
just didn't know
Viking ruins
Valhalla was
and
there.
stuff.
Yeah, it's about the Vikings invading England, basically.
There's,
Okay.
there's a lot of places that have Viking
Shire,
derived
Nordic
place
Shire,
Yeah.
Hemmingshire,
Right,
Yuckingshire, fucking Shire. There's all these players. You like, whoa, what are these Shire places?
That's Shire.
Anyway, I guess,
Hobbitland.
Nick to win. What beer are we drinking next week?
Well, I wish I had the can of it with me, but
Ian's on it.
Oh,
Don't
you
worry.
mean this can?
yes, sir. A little Mac
Ooh,
and Jack
that's just-
Serengeti wheat.
Mm.
That's been staring at me in the fridge for a while now.
Yeah.
So.
That stuff's
That's-
really good.
That is, I mean, I was amazed to actually find it in cans. I thought I was going to have to get a crowler of it when I went up to Seattle like a few weeks ago. But no, this used to be a keg only for, I mean, Mac and Jack's was, for a large part, just a keg only brewery. Like, it was only available in draft until like, a couple of years ago. when
Yum.
we started
Cool. So
rolling out
that's
with the,
that's next
African
week.
amber. Yes.
That's right.
Oh, am I getting ahead of myself or?
No.
No, you're good. Next week.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
What are we talking about? Next
Oh,
week,
good.
it's your turn, buddy.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
we
fine.
could
I
we could
just-
do
I-
it next if you want to.
No, I
Well,
yeah.
Aaron
I thought
can't.
Pumpkin Dave had to go to bed.
Yeah, I have to get to bed myself.
Got a couple
Anyway.
of sleepy potatoes.
Boys, it's man, Aaron, it's so great to have you back. It's
Yeah,
nice to
nice.
have someone in
Yeah.
my corner that like feels the same way about beer that I do.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I'm glad to be back.
These
It's
guys have been
a
punishing.
while.
These guys have been awful. They like just keep recommending beers that are just disgusting as fuck.
Ah, man, yeah.
Oh, that
well, the
peanut
last
butter.
one, yeah, the peanut butter stout. I was just like, man, maybe, and yeah, it wasn't as
Even
good as I
Nick's
was
Chimay was not very good.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
tried,
that
but going
never
back
looked
to what
appealing.
When have we
But
had?
going back
When
to
was
what
the
Jay
last beer
said,
that
it
was
was-
good? The Grolsch was probably the
Grolsch.
best beer. Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Well,
sad
I
part
hear
is I
now.
keep trying to pick beers that Ian will like, and I keep failing.
You guys
I
go
want to
off
try the
lagers,
Trumper. I want to try the Trumper.
Just the
Oh, you're
Trumer.
a forever
Yeah.
trumper.
The Trumer?
Trumer.
Well,
He's
sorry.
got
you
go-
just need to pick a
Oh,
lager or a pilsner, and he'll be
both
very
lagers or
Yeah.
pilsners.
I like IPAs
Yeah.
too. I'm just more picky.
Yeah, but
It
Yeah.
would have to be a really bad lager. Or
Here's the
pilsner,
thing.
not
I think
a
they all want to
medium
pick. I think they
coffee.
all want to pick a stout that I like, but then Jared keeps picking the
No.
awful stouts, like peanut butter stout. Come on, man.
I knew it wouldn't be great. I didn't
like,
think it would be as bad.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
hoping
Oh
that
gosh,
like
that
one of
was,
you would
like-
really. I was hoping that one of you would really take on the challenge of finding the stout that Ian would like.
All right, I'll get on it.
Well,
The
Yeah.
closest is left hand.
So far,
yeah, and
so far.
to be quite honest, I don't know how much closer we'll get because I've talked
That's
to a few
good.
people, and like left hand is one of those. If you like
Yeah.
stouts, that's one of the names that comes up as
Mhm.
like the
Okay.
best stout. So yeah.
hey brewers out there listening to our podcast that you don't listen to us, if you can make a stout better than Left Hand, perhaps I will give it a thumbs up.
Ian might drink it.
Yeah.
Let's get out of
Alright.
here.
You.
We should get out of
All
here.
right, guys.
Yes, sir.
Hey everybody. We love you. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know, we're Couch Co-op. We're a division of the Couch Co-op show. So you can find us through them as well. You can find us on youtube.com/Milkman Pictures. That's the video version. Or you can just find the podcast audio version on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Music, blah 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 blah. Anywhere you can get podcasts, you can usually find our fucking podcast. What do we?
That's right.
What do we? Hey,
Jared?
I'm Ian.
beer.
No, not
responsible
yet,
out
Jared.
there.
Not yet, Jared.
No,
I'm
no.
Ian. I
Yeah,
want to thank
jump
Jared,
ahead.
Nick, Dave, and I want to welcome back
Oh.
Aaron to the show.
Yeah. Good to
Good to
see
be
you
back.
again.
Hey,
Aaron.
Papa.
It's been so
Big,
long.
hey, big
The
Papa.
Jackie to my Artie.
You know I want to be a big Papa. Anyway.
Oh, goodness. But no, it's good to be back, though. Seriously, it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
Been
been
a
a
minute.
minute. Yeah.
I
For
wanna
sure.
thank you all for listening and having these guys join me on the couch for Couch Co-op. I'm Ian, Jared.
Now,
Should you be beer responsible?
Yes.
beer responsibly.
Responsible.
Mm.
Do something. Don't drink out of control.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't. Yeah. Something.
No
Please?
drinking and driving, people. Let's be smart.
All right.
Yeah,
Don't drink
let's
and
be
shoot
All right,
guns.
boys.
Stop recording right now.